Welcome back to another beautiful day here at Earth MotorCars and Lotus of Dallas, folks. Today we're just gonna walk around the showroom, see what we've got lying around, and maybe take something for a spin if we can. Right off the bat, you can see our badass Gladiator over here, Hemi swapped, black Rhino wheels. This thing is mean. Righty, walking in, see what goodies we've got today. The showroom floor is actually a little bit empty, but boom, check that out. It's one of our newest additions. It's our brand new Huracan STO. This thing is mean. It's got the badass green with the yellow accents. Check this thing out, guys. It's a gorgeous, gorgeous spec. Carbon absolutely all over it. Got the STO lettering on the side over here. Check out that interior, shall we? Boom. Black and yellow guts with the full carbon backed bucket seats. Alcantara everywhere with the yellow contrast. See something else mean and green over here. Showroom's looking a little bit empty. Ivan, you been selling cars?
Too busy.
Too busy. That's good to hear. Good to hear. Check this thing out, guys. It's our mean green Nürburgring Monster, or AMG GTR. Sitting next to a very rare Brittany Blue Golden Ticket GT500. We actually have two of these. Before we move over there, check it out, the absolute king of luxury. We've got a brand new S580 Maybach with the monoblocks, the only way to spec this thing. Check it out. Gorgeous interior on these cars. You feel like a king when you're sitting in one of these, or Drake, one or the other. Moving on to our Aventador. Check this thing out, guys. Full Vorsteiner carbon fiber kit. We've got the Vorsteiner front lip. This is still one of the best looking cars ever made to this day. There's just so much going on and I love it. It's got the stock wheels. See the Vorsteiner side skirts. And it is a roadster, so that roof can come off. Beautiful lines on this car, and this is my favorite part of it. The Vorsteiner spoiler, guys, check it out. Boom. Yeah, this thing is mean. We've got our Lotus decorations everywhere here since we are Lotus of Dallas. Moving into the warehouse, we've got a very, very low mileage Trans Am over here, along with one of our Cobras and our 500 SEC AMG. This thing is menacing. Probably one of the coolest European cars to ever roll through our shop. This is one awesome car. Here we've got a nice little duo of our Blazer and our Bronco sitting right next to each other. And right in front of it, guys, is something that I have the keys to in my pocket right now. It is our white 2018 McLaren 570S that we just rolled in. We just got it all nice and cleaned up and shot, and we are about to be the first ones to drive it out of here. And of course, you guys shall come along for the ride. Get up to some action on this thing. Oh, this car is great. McLaren really hit it out of the park. This thing is sick, guys. I cannot wait to drive this thing. It's been a very long time since I've been in one of these, and I've kind of forgotten how they feel. If you want to go fast and don't want to break the bank and still break every single neck on the road, this is the car for you. We've had it listed at $165,000. So come and check it out. This thing is ferocious. I'm going to strap you guys to a window, take you along for the ride. Before that, of course, I think we need to get a cold start. Alrighty, folks, it is time to go. Let's get to driving. First things first, boom. All right, we are in active mode, I believe. First gear. Alrighty. This thing needs gas desperately, so our first stop is gonna be the gas station. See if we can make it, or else we're gonna have a very different kind of video on our hands. Where are my sunglasses, man? I need to be a Mr. Cool Guy. Now we're talking. Here we go. Please don't run out of gas. Like, we are literally, it says I have 0 miles of range. We have literally no gas, guys. Yeah, pretty much every car that's driving by is doing a double take to see what the heck this thing is. It's really a great looking car. And once you get up into the 600 LTs, it's basically this but more. Those are one of my favorite McLarens. Steering is, oh my gosh, look at that. Really, really direct steering. I love that. All right, we have arrived at the gas station. I love doing that unnecessary too much gas in a McLaren to make noise. That right there. It's a stupid noise, I love it. Alrighty folks, gas is no longer an issue. We'll start it up one more time. Put it in active mode. We've got the powertrain, handling, and the transmission all in sport. I love the connected paddle shifters that McLarens have. So if you want to show off on Instagram or something, and you want to record with one hand, you can upshift and downshift on the same side. Because the paddle shifters are really just one big piece connected. So I'm downshifting with my right, with my left hand, but I can do the same thing with the upshift paddle too. Just press in the opposite direction, which is really cool. Not a lot, I don't think any cars have that except McLaren's, so I think that's pretty awesome. Visually, I really love the interior of McLaren's. People always have gripes about the quality and whatever, but in my opinion, it depends on what materials you spec your car. Okay, it's a green light, buddy, come on. Come on, dude, really? We're about to experience road rage, folks. But see, here's what I mean. I'm in 4th gear. Usually you downshift with your left hand, right? Well, look, check this out. Boom. Pressing down, I'm in 2nd gear. And now I'm upshifting with my left. So it's really great. It's a cool feature. Whenever you want to do something illegal and risk your life, one-hand filming, you can do it. It's a great car. McLarens are really known for their ride. Ever since the 12C came out, Jeremy Clarkson actually compared the 12C to feel like a Rolls Royce whenever you had it in the comfort mode. And I think one of the Top Gear presenters said the same thing about the 720S as well. That whenever you have it in the correct setting, it feels, oh sorry, Matt Farah said that. Whenever you had it in the correct setting, it feels similar to a Rolls Royce. It's one of his top 3 favorite riding cars. So, but yeah, as I was saying about the quality, a lot of people gripe on the McLaren quality, but I think it depends on what kind of material you choose. Of course, if you go with all the plasticky bits and the little leather, vinyl, whatever they put all over the dash, yes, I agree the quality is a little bit subpar on that. However, if you go for the full Alcantara dash and the Alcantara steering wheel and these seats, there's not a lot of cars that beat this. It really feels great in here. And this thing's got carbon everywhere too. The whole center console over here, the side, with your Bowers & Wilkins sound system. Come on, man. We're approaching our favorite tunnel. Let's see what the turbos sound like under this little overpass. Oh yeah. Very fun noise. This thing rips. Stock 570S power, baby. This is such a good looking car. We're going to stop over here, take a few photos for you, see what this thing really looks like in the beautiful sunlight, shall we? Now, let us go blast through town. Yeah, so this thing makes 562 horsepower, 442 pound-feet of torque, which may not sound like a lot in today's insane horsepower numbers, but numbers like that paired to a chassis as amazing as this really does not get any better, guys. I actually now kind of want one of these for myself. I'm gonna have to make a few more YouTube videos to get one though, but this is really up there. I really like these cars. I would need a drop top though. The Spider is where it's at for me. But this car is really good competition for something like your R8s, your non-RS GT3s, 991.2s. This is great competition for that car. Oh my gosh, the transmission is just like that, instant. You don't even feel anything. You don't even feel a kick or nothing. It just goes. This is still an older car and it feels like that. If you get into a newer Mclaren, I'm sure it's even crazier. Got a little bit of a straightaway over here. Let's see how it does. I'm still in sport mode. This thing is going over speed bumps and train tracks like it's nothing. You can literally daily drive this car if you really, really wanted to. It's another set of train tracks. My hand wasn't even on the wheel. That's nuts. $164,000 is what we have this listed at. We've got just a little bit over 20,000 miles. Come get this thing for yourself so you can feel what this feels like in person. My goodness. McLaren torque is definitely the most exciting. It definitely feels like your older tuner cars, like your big turbo Supras and whatnot, where you floor it, there's a little bit of lag, but then you just get hit with a wall of torque. That's what this car is all about. It's really awesome. And in the corners, you just feel really, really confident when you're in one of these things. It feels phenomenal in the corners. Let's get over some nasty train tracks here. Nothing. Look at this, guys. I don't even have to put the lift up. There's a little bit of a hard corner. Easy. You feel the traction control kicking in really well. It's very responsive. It knows exactly when it's going to slip and cuts just a smidge of power whenever you need it from not killing yourself. Downshifts are instant. Man, with a catless downpipe and a tune, this thing would absolutely destroy everyone's ears and I would love it. That's how I would want mine, guys. Which is probably why I don't have one. Another corner. Boost, boost, boost. My goodness. This thing lifts you up out of your seat. And this is just the 570S. If you hop into our blue 720 that's inside, that thing is just this times like 10. But again, that is not a $160,000 car. This is. With those of you that like to finance, this is the perfect supercar for that. Your doors go up and you're not breaking the bank really. And I don't know if I mentioned the seats. These are not the base seats that come with the 570, just the base leather seats. This is actually the same seat that was an option, I think, in the 765 LT back when those came out. And they're an option on 600 LTs as well. It's the mid-trim one right underneath the McLaren Senna seats that you can option out. But in my opinion, I think these are my favorite ones because they're not as base model looking as the leather ones, and they're not as crazy race car-y as the Senna seats. You're getting a little bit of both worlds in this thing right here. Now at Earth MotorCars, whatever exotic car, classic car, luxury car you want, we can find for you. If this McLaren does not satisfy your needs, we can find you one just like it. Whatever spec you want, we can find one for you anywhere in the world. We source cars all the time, and we have a lot of happy customers that leave that way. If you're interested in this McLaren, however, feel free to check out our website, earthmotorcars.com. We have this car along with a ton of other exotics, classics, and luxury cars. We are known for having a very, very big variety of cars in our inventory. Anything from your daily drivers, your Camrys, to your McLarens and Eleanor Mustangs. We've got it all, guys. And check out the listing for this car on our page as well, on our website. It's gonna have some spicy little photos up there soon. So once again, if you're interested in this car, feel free to come check it out, schedule a test drive with us, and we can see what we can do with you. All right, well, this concludes our time in the 570S. I had a great time in this car. I really like it. This particular spec really stands out to me. There's a lot of inferior specs out there with the base seats and whatever. It's still a great car, but if you want one, you got to have the Alcantara dash, these seats, your Bowers & Wilkins, and of course this Alcantara wrapped steering wheel. That just brings this car to a whole new level. It feels a lot more exotic than just having some cheap vinyl leather that McLaren is notorious for. So, well, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please like and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. And we've got videos like this coming all the time. So, and yeah, thank you for watching, and we'll catch you guys in the next one.